Okay, daily love readings from the 15th through the 17th. I'm going to pick an overall oracle card for a message for everyone. All right, let's do that first, and then we will do Aries all the way through Pisces in love. Okay, all right, so we have time to go. All right, so time to go. This can mean a couple things though. So don't necessarily, I mean, if your first reaction was, yep, time to leave the situation, then cool. It can mean that, absolutely. But most importantly, this is in speaking to everyone's individuality, not necessarily about the relationship, because the person is ascending a staircase, okay, headed towards a door. So it's time to go upward and forward, okay? At the bottom of the deck is poised, okay? So right now you're poised to do this. It's time to advance. It's time to move forward and upward, okay? Definitely. It's also a 9. So there may, that may involve some closures in some certain, areas, okay? But mostly it is about, like I said, advancing for yourself. Time to go. Time to make a change that is for your highest good and upward mobility. Okay. All right. So let's do Aries all the way through Pisces for 15th through the 17th of April 2019, please. April 15th through the 17th regarding love. Aries all the way through Pisces, please. Aries all the way through Pisces, please. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so Aries, you have the Hierophant and the Devil card, 3 of Swords, and the Death card. All right, so this is a little rough one to start off with, but it's I mean, this is just it's supposed to be like kind of daily energy, so it might not necessarily indicate like the end of the relationship, but for some of you it could. Definitely. For others of you, it may just mean it is daily energy. So it just might mean things need to change, kind of, and you might see the beginning of that. But it's not easy. Because the 3 of Swords is here. So there is definitely some sort of heartbreak going on here, some sort of loss, some sort of betrayal. Things are changing. The Death card is here. You might not be aware of this yet because the Death card is the outcome. So that means like that at the outcome of this reading, that's when things will powerfully start transforming. But most people would probably have some sort of intuitive feeling of this. Now you have the Hierophant, Aries. So I feel like you're very traditional, you're very committed, all of those types of things. But the person you are dealing with has the Devil card. So that could just indicate they're a Capricorn. If that's the case, then they're a Capricorn, but there's still kind of these issues going on. Regardless of what sign they are. Well, no, I'm not going to say regard. If they are not a Capricorn, like if they are a Capricorn, it's just the storyline I just gave. If they are not a Capricorn, then there's a bit of an unhealthy attachment to you, I feel. And the thing is, they're aware that it's not the healthiest connection, okay? But you, out of tradition, out of that sense of duty or something like that, might still be hanging in there with this thing. But definitely something needs to transform and change here, whether or not it's the end or what have you, but something needs to change, to radically change, because the Devil card energy, that's not going to carry a very strong relationship. I mean, it can carry a relationship for many years, but it's not going to be the healthiest or the strongest. So that's kind of what I see going on with Aries. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I just realized it's hot in here. It's been so nice and cool in here all day, and just now I got to turn the air conditioner on. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Oh, damn it. I forgot my damn signs again. All right, I'll kind of hold something up. So this will be Taurus. Sorry, I kind of forgot. But I'll hold this up. At least it can serve as like a time range. Okay. So Taurus. Taurus, you have Justice. The 5 of Coin. King of Swords. And Queen of Cups. So Taurus, might be feeling this a little hard. Okay, so possibly dealing with an Aries, that's possible, but or Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Um, Libra is factored here. Could be an early Libra Scorpio cusp, or I mean a late Libra Scorpio cusp. So, but we do have the Five of Coin here and the King of Swords. So the Five of Coin is in the person you are dealing with. That's in their position. So that's separation, loss, feeling rejected, or just down in general. Okay. So, I mean, it could just be that there's some distance between you guys for the next couple days, something like that, like physical, actual distance, or just emotional distance, because again, it's just daily energy. Or this could actually indicate some sort of separation with the King of Swords here. Somebody could be coming off with some pretty like sharp truths, being way too, well, not way too blunt. I mean, people should always be blunt and truthful, but like there's no empathy given with the truth. So there's somebody could be acting like that. I feel you are pretty, I mean, you're in a good, I'm not gonna say good mood, but you're in a good energy despite this situation, you know, with the Justice card. I feel like you feel that this is kind of the way it has to be, you know, in order for everything to be balanced. And it could just mean too that somehow innately you sense this is some sort of karmic situation and it has to happen. So that could be it too. But either way, like I feel like you're even keel, you know, which is good. Like you, even though, you know, your other person feels very dark and it's separation and loss basically. Now the outcome is the Queen of Cups. So I feel like something is ending kind of here, and this is a little bit of now kind of realizing that and having the emotions about that sort of thing. But I don't see anything being like too deep endish or anything like that. It's just, it looks like it, like right now in the next couple of days, you'll probably be pretty even keeled, but then maybe towards like the end of the week or so, it might be a little bit more about reflecting back and having more emotions about the situation. So, all right. Gemini. Gemini, you have the Three of Wands, the World card, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Interesting. I'm going to go around it again because not really picking up on that one. I mean, the Three of Wands with the World card could mean that you guys are looking to maybe take some sort of trip together, you know, something fairly significant. I'm not talking about like, you know, going away for the weekend to like, you know, somewhere that's just an hour away. I mean, like a fairly significant trip, travel, you know, that sort of thing. There could be something about it, though, that's kind of stressing you out or giving you anxiety. So that could be. Or you could be talking with someone that is from another country and just it's like flirtatious right now, or will be flirtatious soon. But let's see. World card. Because I don't feel like the World card is some sort of new cycle. I feel like it's indicative of like culture or something far away, or you know, like I said, someone from a different culture than you, possibly. What's going on with Gemini? One more time around, please. Time around. Let's see. Okay. There's the Page of Cups again. Okay. All right, yeah, I do. I feel like this is communicating with somebody like that is either at a very far distance or like I said, a different, you know, possible ethnicity, something like that, different culture. It looks to me, clarifying, I got the Two of Swords, so it seems to me like there's been some sort of like crossroads kind of feeling with you, like feeling the need to make a decision. And I feel like you will do that. If you haven't already, you definitely will in the next couple days. Like whatever just kind of seemed up in the air, you're going to have some truth and clarity about. If you haven't already just now, you will in these next 2 days. There's going to be communication from this person, absolutely. Possible travel towards you. Or again, you guys could be taking some sort of vacation, that could be. Yeah, the Page of Cups is here twice, so this is either an apology from someone and like they're like really sorry, so they're going to take you on a nice trip, or this is just you both reaching out and like flirting, that sort of thing. You have the Four of Coin here, which is to me about stability. So, you know, I do feel like that this has potential for stability. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, that's possible, because I have Devil card at the bottom of the deck. But in general, I mean, it looks light. It looks definitely a specific message to me, though, like more, if it's not the vacation thing, that it's somebody definitely communicating with someone from a distance, a pretty far distance. And there may be word coming in of like planning, you know, a trip to see each other or something like that. Definitely lots of flirting, communication going on. Or, like I said, it could be apologies. And then you guys kind of get back on track because you have the Four of Earth, which is stable. So, looks nice. All right. Let's see. Gemini. Cancer. Cancer, you have the Page of Swords, the Judgment card, the Hanged Man, and Temperance. Okay. So I think this is going to need your patience a little bit. With the Judgment card, it could mean like your significant other is in the process of making a significant judgment call of some sort, okay? Not in a scary way, not like I don't see third-party stuff or anything like that. I see it more as like there's something here that is very important to them that they may be trying to either revisit to bring some more life into it or just to make a good judgment call with you. But the thing is, you have the Page of Swords, so I feel like whatever it is they do, like it's not like it's, I don't think it's gonna like royally piss you off or anything like that, but I think it's going to be like a little challenging, you know, maybe a little annoying kind of thing. And with the Hanged Man and Temperance, I'm thinking this is going to require some patience. Now, for some of you, if this is a reconciliation kind of thing that you're looking at here with someone, I see the possibility of that. But again, I think that like if you're trying to like rekindle something with someone, I feel like you're getting annoyed, you know, like perhaps you're sending a lot of messages or something and you're not really getting responses or, you know, something like that. I just get a sense of annoyance with the situation. But whoever you're dealing with, they are going through something fairly major and significant. So this is definitely requiring you to have patience. And I feel like in the like just recently, like you haven't had it, but I think you're going to start understanding that and have patience. The only thing is, I don't know. I mean, I'm debating if you should. Let's see. Let's throw advice thingy on here. Because the Page of Swords, I don't know. Cancer's advice, please, in this reading. Cancer's advice. It's like I feel like somebody wants to get like if they want to get back together with you or like reconcile whatever the situation is. I feel like they're asking you like to look at, because with the Hangman it can be about looking at things from a different perspective. But I think that is the part that's kind of annoying you because I think you've already been, you know, it's that kind of sense like really because I've been very patient and I have looked at things from this perspective. That's kind of what I'm getting with the Page of Swords. Because you're turned away. You're turned away from the person. And there's a bunch of messages. Okay. Okay. So you have opportunity and you have forgiveness. Okay, those are the cards that are here. Opportunity. That's an odd card for Romance Angel. Let's see. Let me throw one on that. Okay, yeah, Nine of Cups is here. Okay, so you do have, that's on top of opportunity. So there is some sort of opportunity here, okay? With the Nine of Cups, again, you know, that's a good card. It's kind of a wish fulfillment type card. So I just think this, whatever this is going to require patience. And the Page of Swords, I gotta say, I mean, it's not the most awesome energy to show up as, because this is in your position. So the Page of Swords is sometimes, you know, and I want to say this without being too offensive, but the Page of Swords can sometimes be a little pesky, you know, and there's a lot of birds in the sky, so they can be kind of maybe over messaging, over texting, over, you know, that sort of thing. And I feel like this person is just like not really responding, or they're just sort of at a standstill. But the situation requires patience, okay? So I think that's what's going on. And you know, we all get like this sometimes because it's also like a very youthful energy, and it's like because we want to know what's going on, so we're sending messages or that kind of thing. But on the same hand, I think it's coming off as like a not the most patient and like mature way to handle things kind of thing, because there is some sort of opportunity here, and I'm not sure how forgiveness plays into this, but that was there at the bottom of the deck. So there may be some sort of issue between you guys, especially if this is a reconciliation thing that really still needs to be forgiven. So for instance, like if something they've done recently reminds you of something that they did in the past, then that could maybe set you off a little bit. But then, maybe they realize that now and they want to come back and change that situation. So that could be where forgiveness is coming in. So I don't know. Interesting what it might mean to some of you guys, but opportunity, that is an odd card for a romance angel card. It's just like, I don't know. It's like gold coins and I don't know. That's kind of weird. All right. Okay, you go, Cancer. Let's see. Leo, you have the Queen of Swords, the Magician, the Two of Wands, and the Hermit. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is in your position, Leo. So to me, this tells me like you're being very determined about like what you want. You see the direction you want to go. It's very clear to you, in like, if it's not now, it may be in the next couple days. But it requires like honesty, just real honest type communication, that sort of thing. Who you're dealing with here, they might be a little bit of a manipulator, okay, because we have the Magician card. Or, it could just mean that they, they really want to kind of like manifest things, with you, that sort of deal, possibly. Or you could just be dealing with an Aries, that's possible too. To me, the Magician card is Aries, but sometimes it's other signs for other readers. But I mean, for the most part, it looks good. You have the Two of Wands here. So I feel like some clarity is definitely, if it hasn't come already, it's definitely here. Like you have some sort of strategy now of like what you want to do. Now, if you don't have anyone, okay, that you're dealing with, if you're single, in other words, the Magician could be just that. It could be that you've decided very logically and, very looked at some truths within yourself and decided to become the Magician and start manifesting what you want. Now you have an idea of what you want with the Two of Wands, and it's sort of, you feel it, and you know exactly what you need to do to strategize to do that. The Hermit card is a card of wisdom also, and it's shining its light on the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands to me is about a couple things. Definitely it's about moving forward, okay? It's about kind of having a decision and finally singling in on the decision, the action you want to take, okay? Not just the decision, but the actual action you want to take. And it also sometimes can be a little bit about, sometimes the Two of Worlds, I mean, the person does hold the world in their hands, and sometimes, the Hermit might be shining the light on showing you that you already, have everything you need. So there may not be a reason to like manifest more, it's like be appreciative for what you do have, because you have the world in your hands right now in that sense. So that's an alternate meaning for some of you. But mostly I think it's about moving forward and having the wisdom to take the action of your choice. Because I feel like right now you are very strategic and in going places. Now, if this is your partner, like I said, a little bit of manipulation maybe going on here, with the Magician card. But if so, again, I think the Hermit is, as the outcome, will show that, you'll catch on to that, you'll get it, and I mean, Leos aren't stupid, you'd figure that out and kind of, wrangle that is what I feel. So it doesn't look like a very like eventful, couple days in that sense, but if you're single, it does, because it looks like you're really kind of narrowing it down to what you want, and you have the wisdom and the strategy and the Magician to get it done. Okay, so that's a good reading for you guys. Let's see. Virgo, you have the 10 of Coin, the 9 of Coin, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so So this could work a couple different ways. All right, there's a few different messages I see here. So with the 10 of coin and the 9 of coin, first of all, there's a lot of coins, Virgo, so that's good. All right, it looks like money, stability, things like that would be very good this week also. But I'm just trying to decide if you're already married. I mean, the first, you know, there's a scenario here where you could, if you're married, Virgo, there's a, you know, possibility that there's a single person that is checking you out. You know, with the Page of Wands here, there might be a little messaging going on, and then there might be a little offer of a date or something like that if you're married. All right, so there's that. If you're not married, then this to me feels like this could have like some possibilities. Okay, because the 10 of coin to me is it's a very stable card of kind of having it all right? And it's showing up in your position. So you might have met someone recently who is the 9 of coin, which would be, you know, it's usually to me it's a female, you know, I mean, we could say it can be any gender or whatever, but whatever, it came out as a female, so it can be a male, whatever. But this person is very independent, very self-assured, probably somewhat comfortable financially, you know, not rolling in it, but, you know, doing pretty good, that sort of thing. But they're also a little bit, they're not the most ambitious, okay? So, like, they might have some, you know, they might be comfortable, they might have, you know, some money and things like that, but sometimes, you know, it can be because it's like other people's money or something like that, right? Because I don't see the 9 of coin as like the super like hardworking person. Not always. I mean, it can be because they are very independent and self-assured. So in some other cases, it can be that type. But it's a little of both to me. So it's a hard call. So a little almost princess vibe, you know, just a little bit. Or they're just absolutely independent, kick-ass person who's very self-assured and does okay for themselves. So it could be either one. All right, you'll know, right? You know the difference. Okay, so with this, though, there's lots of messaging going on, and you do have the Knight of Pentacles, so somebody's making some sort of offer. There's some sort of like date. There's some sort of seeing the big picture. This could even be about proposals, all right? Because we have the 10 of coin here. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. So some of you might feel like you want to take this single person from that to, you know, asking them to, you know, be your husband or wife or what have you. So either way, though, like, I think this is good. I mean, if you're married, well, you know, I don't know. I mean, I see you kind of going through with it. But, you know, if you're not, I feel this has potential. It has a lot of stability to it. And it seems like you want to take this relationship further, and there may be communications going on about that. So for the most part, they all look very positive, the cards. So I will, actually, I'm not even gonna say for the most part, they look positive. I think they're positive cards. So yeah, looks good. All right, Virgo. Libra. Ooh, Libra, Ace of Cups, and the Strength card, and the 5 of Swords. Okay, and the 10 of Cups. Okay, good. All right, let's see. Okay, all right, so with the 5 of Swords, I mean, there might have been like some kind of argument recently, you know, or there might be in the next couple days. That's possible. But your outcome is the 10 of Cups, so this is a good card. It's emotional fulfillment. It's kind of, you know, feeling content with things, you know, so I feel like this is good. And you have the Ace of Cups. You do, Libra, in your position. They have the Strength card, so it's possible you're dealing with a Leo or a water sign. But with the Strength card, if they're not a Leo, then it's just, I feel like they are, like they might occasionally lash out or be kind of combative and verbally, things like that. So it feels to me like they're kind of taming that, at least for the next few days, maybe because there's family around or something like that. But also, I mean, because of, you know, I think there is love. I mean, there's love here. So I feel like you guys are going to have like a more harmonious time over the next few days. So not so many, like not any arguments, or, you know, if you're the person you deal with is somewhat hot-headed, in other words, okay? Like, I feel like they're going to be pretty chill over the next couple days, and things will just kind of feel nice, and, you know, probably through the week is what I'm guessing with the 10 of Cups. So I think it's a nice feeling. So, all right, that's Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio, you have Knight of Cups. Ooh, all right. Knight of Swords. Two of Cups. Uh-oh. And the Eight of Swords. All right. So lots of air energy here and water energy. So you could be dealing with an air sign or a water sign. Let's see. So Knight of Cups. So you have Knight of Cups, Scorpio. They have Knight of Swords. And I mean, there's probably some connection that has happened, like just probably in the last, couple days, something like that. I mean, this could be you guys for a while. I mean, if you're in a relationship and you've been in a relationship for a long time, but something like special, has happened over the past like day or so. All right, and there's some sort of connection here. I feel like like you guys are really, kind of charging towards each other. Well, somebody's charging towards you, and you're sort of like, okay, kind of thing. But you're interested, I mean, it's the Knight of Cups, so that's good. The other person just might be like coming on a little strong. Maybe that could be it. Okay. But it's good, it's sincerity. I mean, we have the Two of Cups here, so there's definitely some potential. Now the outcome though is the Eight of Swords. So let's see what's going on with that. We have the Eight of Swords. You might feel like a little let's see. Well, let's see. What's the Eight of Swords for Scorpio? What's going on? Why do we have the Eight of Swords? Ace of Cups. All right, so yeah, definitely could be another water sign, possibly Scorpio, is showing. But there is something with the Eight of Swords. Because the thing is, I think like you might be a little scared, to sort of like I feel like this person comes in like quickly and like boldly, okay, and it's not that they're like too much for you or anything like that, but like maybe like you just feel like a little scared, because maybe there's I mean there's a good connection here, so and you might feel like a little bit apprehensive or because of the quickness of things or something like that. But I mean, you have the Ace of Cups, so I don't know. All right. Let's see, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Coin, and the Six of Wands. Okay. Wow. All right. Let's see. All right, I really, 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 really like this reading, Sagittarius, because you have two females and you have two males in the reading, and they're both kick ass. So like the two females you have here are the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so it's like somebody is like super intuitive, with things, and the other person is a little bit more action oriented, but also like also very creative and intuitive as well. The person you're dealing with is probably fairly attractive, is what I would guess. If they are not attractive, then they have a whole lot of confidence. Okay, is what I see here. All right, because you're coming off, you're typically the Queen of Wands because the wand energy, but the position for you is the High Priestess. So I feel like you just intuitively know what is going on, with the situation. So it's really nice energy. And I love the balance here because of the two female, two male. So it's just wonderful. I like that a lot. And the sixes here, very nice. So with the Six of Coin and Six of Wands is your outcome. So Six of Wands is like a victory, or just kind of a lot of confidence, praise for each other, that sort of thing. Six of Coin is, again, like I said, just very balanced, grounded energy, very fair, equal give and take in things, in all things. So that is nice too. And I think you intuitively know that is what this relationship is going to take, is like equal give and take, because you're staring straight on, like something, what it's going to take. And the Queen of Wands is kind of looking over at the Six of Coins. So the Queen of Wands, whoever you are dealing with, and male, female, 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 male, male, whatever, it doesn't matter, because we have equal female male energy going on here. So whoever the Queen of Wands is that you are dealing with in love, they are very much looking at the stability of the situation. They are looking at the equal give and take of the situation. They are assessing and creatively, doing solutions or, things about that. Will this be equal give and take? Will this work? Will this be balanced? All that kind of thing. And then you guys have a victory card. So I feel it's really good. All right, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Capricorn, you have Two of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and the King of Wands. Okay, so we got two kings. What's going on? And a choice. Capricorn. See twos here, lots of twos, choices between two. Okay, so we have you, Capricorn, as the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is typically being at a crossroads, needing to make a decision, but not really wanting to. So it's like you kind of enjoy the little safety nook that you're in right now, because you're not forced to make a decision yet, but on the other hand, you kind of know that pretty soon you're going to need to make a decision. You're at some sort of crossroads. Now we have the King of Pentacles here, which is usually my husband card. So this is probably for a married Capricorn, but not necessarily, it could just mean, you've got two kings here, So, if you don't have a choice between two people, Capricorn, then this could just mean, with the Lover's card here, this could just mean that if your significant other, your wife, your husband, whatever, or highly committed partner, okay, that you're with, or whomever, if things have just been sort of all about the daily grind kind of thing lately, then with the Lover's card here, this could be indicating let's turn that King of Pentacles into the King of Wands for a little bit, right? Because the King of Wands is a little more passionate, not so focused on their business and all of their duties and all that kind of stuff. So with the Lover's card and the King of Wands, it could just be saying, well, all right, let's mix this up a little bit and, I don't know, put on some, gold body paint and, I don't know, whatever you guys do. All right. Make it interesting is what I'm saying, right? So there could just be that, because a daily read might not be any big deal. But for others of you, I feel like this is more of sort of, you're at a crossroads, whether or not you choose to see that or not. And for some of you, if you're married, there's somebody here that is definitely tempting you. There's probably some sort of physical hookups going on. The King of Wands shows up in the outcome. So, I feel like there will be some sort of physical activity with this King of Wands. So whether or not that is your husband or your other boyfriend or, your other girlfriend, whatever, I feel like there's somebody else here. Possible Gemini, but I don't see that so much with the Lover's card. It's possible because we do have the air here. But we have fire and earth. It can be any sign. But that's kind of what I see going on is, if you are married, you probably but there's somebody else that is tempting you, you probably will hook up with that person who's tempting you. If you're just or if you're in a committed relationship and there's somebody else tempting you. If you're just in a relationship and there's nobody else tempting you, then I feel like the person you're in a relationship has been very focused on their money and business and things like that, and they would probably very much appreciate taking them out of that mindset for a day, physically, have some fun. For others of you, if you have no one and you're like, what the hell is she talking about? I don't have one, let alone two. Then, there could be somebody coming in. It's possible because, Lover's card, it could be a good match. So, keep your eyes open. It could be, I would just say, if that's the case, be careful. They might be married. So, all right. Capricorn, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have your card, Seven of Swords. All right. The Emperor, the Four of Wands, and the Star card. You have your card twice. Okay, that's awesome. All right. So let's see. All right, I like it. Okay, so it could be you've been checking out someone, possibly an Aries. If it's not an Aries, it's somebody who's like very strong, like very in control of things, very powerful to you. You know, like whoa, you know, they just have like a lot of power, like that they exude. Okay, so it could be like you have your eye on them. They might be married. You know, there's that. But you've been kind of like checking them out, you know, like spying on them a little bit, trying to find out information on them, that sort of thing. You do have the star card here. Now that is your card, so we'll have to look at this a little bit. But I mean, it could be that, you know, the other thing about the Emperor though is the Emperor is very stable. So you have two cards of stability here. You have the Emperor and you have the Four of Wands. So if they are not married, okay, and this is somebody you're checking out, then with the star card, this might be somebody that could really become someone that it would be very good, you know, in the long run. I mean, it could lead to marriage or, you know, those types of things. Not like in this time period, obviously, but you know, like getting there, right? There's a lot of stability going on here. So there's that. If there is no one, if there's nobody involved, like you haven't met anyone or anything like that, I mean, it's possible that you meet an Aries or somebody, like I said, who exudes like a lot of power, you know, kind of thing. Could be like a boss at work or something, but no guarantees they're not married. But still, I think it will kind of like uh, be be very interesting for you. Okay, I don't know if it'll work out necessarily for this. It's just 2-day energy, right? But for others of you who are just single and there is no one like that, then this is a kick-ass read in that respect because it's like the Seven of Swords. It is a card for Aquarius, but it's not, you know, this is the high card of Aquarius. So to me, it's like I see this little story going here where like before you were kind of like not really you had a lot of challenges, like just all the time, just all the time, all the time, all the time. But now, like you are wanting to be the emperor, you are becoming the emperor, you are becoming in control of your own stability. You may be even at this point possibly, you know, having your eye on like a piece of real estate or something, or setting that as an intention or a goal. Okay. I see you like it just this advancement is what I see of stability, stability, stability into yourself, the higher self of the star card. All right. So embodying like the whole package. Okay. So that's really, really cool. For others of you, you know, I just think, you know, I would be careful. This person's either married. Okay. If they're not married, then again, I think that they're a very, very stable person. Okay. So this could be like just what you need with the star card, you know, like a wish come true kind of thing. I'll give you guys a romance angel on it. But the Seven of Swords just makes me a little nervous that it might be that they might be married and you might end up being kind of like the third party person is the only thing. But I mean, you still have the star card, so maybe that's okay. I don't know. But definitely some wish fulfillment going on here. All right, for Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Okay. So you do have the card of no. I'm not sure what that means. So it could mean like, because again, I get the sense that you're kind of checking out somebody but I think they're married. That's really what I'm getting here. So, so you have a no. So let me see what your star card is about. The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man doesn't sound like anything to be that excited about, although it can be enlightenment. And you do have the star card. So for the people that I gave the one about the like single person who's like trying to become stable and putting in intentions and all that kind of stuff, then you could have some like really rare insight into that type of thing, and really it could be like a good boost for you. But that's just for those who that fit. I get the sense this is somebody that you're checking out and they're like some kind of powerful boss or something like that. And this is saying no, you know, because they're married or there's just something wrong with it. And the star card, I think what the Hangman is saying, you need to look at this from a different perspective. You have the Devil card here too. So yeah, it just sounds unhealthy. Like I don't know, and I think that's why the no is here. So, but the thing is, you're going to be fine. You have the Star card. That's your card. There's something like here that will be healing or of importance to you, or will you're just going to feel good over the next few days. Like you're just, you know, the Star card is fantastic. It's like you being in your element. But there's something here about checking out like this person that I feel it's not healthy with the Devil card and the Hanged Man and the no. that just, I don't know, that's what I'm getting there. But you know, hopefully, you know, it's kind of an odd reading. But like this I feel really good about. Like being the best you. This is like the lower you. This is and that's where it's starting, but where it's ending is the higher you. Okay? So it could just mean about like finding out that this person is involved or happily married or something, and then the higher you says, okay, you know, I'm going to back away from that, you know, kind of thing, kind of deal. Let's see. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Coins, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so let's see. So Pisces, with the Page of Pentacles, you could have like recently sort of like, you know, maybe asked somebody out or expressed interest or, you know, something like that with someone. They have the Knight of Wands though. So that's, the Knight of Wands is I mean, it's a little bit of an energy that's not necessarily that committable right now, you know, so that's the only thing that is, because the Page of Pentacles is kind of sincere and that sort of thing, whereas the Knight of Wands is maybe a little bit not that serious right now, is what I'm thinking. And you have the Four of Coins here, so it's like I almost feel like you're holding on to I'm going to go around this one more time. Let's see. Numbers are good, though. You have 4 and 7. So that's 11. Let's see. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So somebody is still hanging on to someone that's not a very good connection with them. We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck too, and the Ten of Cups and Nine of Cups. So I feel like somebody here is still holding on to something that like somebody else. It's not probably the most healthiest thing to do. And I think they're showing as the Knight of Wands energy because they have kind of been hurt. And like sometimes when people are like that and they get in that mode, I mean, certain people, you know, like if they don't understand that kind of pain or loss or what have you, it's Three of Swords type pain, then I think that, you know, they can tend to, because they have that pain, they want to just like put it behind them and then go hook up with somebody else kind of thing. All right, that's kind of the energy that I'm seeing like coming from that person. So, I mean, unless they're like the type of person that is not like that, like you intuitively will know, you'll sense that, right? And it's like we all have sensors and we can all tell that kind of stuff. We can tell if somebody is seriously into us or if they're just kind of, they're thinking about somebody else, but hey, you look okay to talk to now, you know, and hook up with, and you know, that kind of stuff. So you want to be careful, you know, with that energy. But the thing is, you know, I do see like some promise with this, you know, because there is you know, some decent energy here. You do have the Empress and Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh no, Ten of Cups. Okay, all right, good. All right, because I was thinking it's a little fantasy-ish, but it's like actually now that I see it, it's like fantasy-ish in a good way though. This might be like kind of nice, and especially with Pisces energy like that. So this could be cool actually. Um, so the Seven of Wands, I feel like somebody is holding on to someone from the past, and I feel like someone is being defensive, you know? So I think that's why this is having like a hard time kind of like blending or getting off the ground or something like that. Because we got somebody hanging on to something from the past. We got somebody who's a little defensive because of their self-esteem is what I see. So one person has been hurt and one person is like just a little cautious because of they're guarded of their own self-empowerment kind of thing. There's some like real potential for you guys. So. Okay, improving health. I don't know what that means. And I set the deck weird. Why did I do that? That's strange. Improving health. Oh my God, these romance angels cards to me. There was one like a while ago that like I forget what it was. It was like it just made no sense to me. Oh, okay, all right. Well, there's a cup right in the middle of the heart. Okay, so I guess that does make sense. All right, abundance, whatever. Okay, so improving health. For some reason, I just like was thinking of like actual like physical health, but these are romance angel cards. Duh. So I guess that's more me. That's my problem that I'm like not thinking that way. So the Ace of Cups is there in the center of the heart chakra. So I feel like this like it's improving, you know, but there's a little stuff around this. There's some things that maybe need to kind of be ironed out, but you know, for the most part, it looks good. It doesn't look like the most dynamic couple days is what I see. Like if you ask somebody out, Pisces, like it almost might be better to do that like set it up for the weekend or something like not don't do it like during the week is kind of the sense I'm getting, because I just feel like there's a little bit of resistance going on here, so it might be better to maybe set it up for more towards the weekend, you know, or next week, something like that. That's kind of the sense I'm getting. Not that it would go horribly or anything like that, because either way I think you guys might actually make something of this. It's just right now it's very much in its infancy stages. So that's what I see. All right. Okay, is that everybody? Yep, that is everybody. And this, oh shit, hold on. These go here. If you guys got anything from that, feel free to subscribe. That would be really, really awesome. I do a lot of, I'm starting to do a lot of live videos now. Where I do like little free tarot reads, and I do the dailies every couple days, few days or so. Do weeklies, which also include singles and career. So please subscribe if you haven't already. And I thank you guys. And at the bottom of the deck, this whole read, we had the Chariot victory. All right, all right. Thanks, guys. All right, thanks for hanging out. Bye.